Right, let's start. We're looking at mistakes with the simple past and present perfect tenses. So we're focused on verbs here, yeah? Let's have a look. From the 1970s. Okay, that already indicates that we're looking at some kind of past. Researchers and policymakers begin to worry. Now that's an obvious mistake, right? That's present tense verb. Now, because it says from the 1970s, we could use the present perfect, right? Because it means since that time. But the verb begin isn't often used in the present perfect because it's sort of a one-time action, right? Something begins. So I think just the past here, began, is best. From the 1970s, researchers and policymakers began to worry about the declining birth rate in developed nations. In recent years, okay, there's a time indicator, the situation worsened. Well, that's a hint there, recent. When we have recently or something that's recent, we often use the present perfect. So the past is not so good here. Let's just add has worsened. And then that's good, the present perfect. In recent years, the situation has worsened and an aging population is the result. With skyrocketing living costs and the growing proportion of women in the labor force, many couples chose to have fewer children much later in life than their parents do. I'm not sure why we have past tense here. I think because we're already back in the present, the aging population is the result. I think we need the present here. And we can use choose here. Many couples choose to have. But we could also use are choosing. It's possible. Okay, many couples choose to have fewer children much later in life than their parents did, right? It's comparing what the parents did in the past to what they do in the present. So we need did here. This is particularly true for Hong Kong, where the high childbearing costs and limited childbirth-related support led to very low fertility rates. Again, I don't think the past is best here. It's certainly true of the past, but it's also true now. So I think we use the present perfect here. Have led to very low fertility rates, okay? Because if you use the past, it means it's finished. And it's still continuing now, right? So from the past till now, still continuing, we would use the present perfect. Despite the government's recent decision to extend maternity leave from 10 weeks to 14 weeks, figures from the Census and Statistics Department showed that. Often when we have, when we're talking about statistics, we use the present tense, okay? We don't use the past, which even if the statistics are from the past, but the statistics now show, okay? So look out for that. Often these kind of reporting verbs, we use the present tense, okay? Show that only 38,684 babies have been born in 2021. Notice when we have a specific year or date like this, then we don't use the present perfect. We use the past tense, okay? Babies were born in 2021, down 8% from 2020, okay? In fact, 2021 is, well, no, that is finished, that year is finished, was not only the 7th consecutive year of decline in the number of births, but also the biggest drop since official records become. So this is, it happens, right? The student didn't use the correct past form. So became is the correct past form since official records became available in the 1960s, yeah, past tense. In light of this alarming situation, experts are now calling for more incentives to encourage childbirth. So what can be done to achieve this? We're going to take a look at what 3 other countries, Sweden, Denmark, and South Korea, did. I mean, it's possible to use past, but I think they still do it, okay? So it's better to use present here. what these countries do and consider whether Hong Kong could benefit from some changes to its policies on parental benefits. Okay. So yeah, you can see there are some mistakes with using the past tense, using the present perfect tense, whether it should be using the present tense instead or using the present when it should be the past. It's worthwhile, right? Going through your text and just checking for the verb tenses to make sure they're okay. We do use a lot of simple present, but sometimes especially in introductions, we might use the simple past and the present perfect a little more. Okay. I hope that helps. Good luck with it.